Live from the VITAJEX studio in beautiful downtown FREESIDE, this is the J.D. Carruthers Show, where health is chronically low, there is never enough AP, and the Legionaries think I won't do what I do with a 12 gauge. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Thank you for joining me today. Sit down, grab your cup of coffee, and if you're on the subs only Discord, you may have seen a little announcement about something. And I'm pretty excited about it, but I want you guys to know I worked tirelessly on this. I mean, we are talking labor all day. But actually, I have a guest that's coming on today. So if you'll excuse me, I'm going to skedaddle, and we'll see if he can't join us. Howdy, my name's Spike. Oh my gosh. Boo! I don't know. Spam in the chat what you think. Let me know. I know it's not the JD Carruthers you're used to, and that's all right. We'll we'll get JD Carruthers back probably tomorrow or something. I mean, depends on how much you guys like this and how many cease and desist letters I get in the mail from who's the studio that made Cowboy Bebop? Let me look that up. I'm pull that up. I'm pull that up real quick. There we go. That was of course Sunrise Studio, and it's Hajime Yatate. So we'll see. We'll see, but I'm gosh dang it if I didn't make this for me, you know what I mean? Do I think that this is the kind of thing that everybody wants to see? I think that it's the kind of thing I want to see. But, if you've seen Cowboy Bebop, you know that it's one of the most incredible animes of all time. And I don't even like anime, dude. But gosh dang it. If Spike Spiegel isn't a freaking rock star, you know what I mean? But yeah, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat what you think. And gosh dang. we'll get right into it. There's going to be a little bit of updating because I am going to have to put a little bit of my friend here. Oh, dang. I meant to fix that. I have to put Spike, or rather me, right, on the on the gameplay screen and all that stuff. But obviously, I don't sound quite like Spike, and I think that's okay. You know, I thought it was beef with broccoli. Shouldn't there be beef? Oh my goodness. All right. I have been tirelessly coloring and animating this. So I animated it yesterday. A little yap sesh here. I animated this yesterday after drawing it in Blender. And then I animated it in Blender. And I forgot to color his face. So I have spent the last 3 hours-ish going frame by frame in GIMP. After, by the way, taking the Blender animation and transporting it, exporting it to another gosh dang, I believe it's called Coda. Is it Coda or something like that? Krita. So that I can make it into a GIF, because that's the easiest workflow. Blender to Krita to make a GIF. And then GIMP makes editing GIFs super easy because it treats each frame like just a regular PNG. But specifically Spike speaking, when my avatar is speaking, we are talking about a 50 frame GIF. So that was 50 frames that I had to colorize with the old cigarette. Now I could have just colorized keyframes, and I should have just colorized keyframes because there's literally no reason not to do that. But I don't know, man. Look at the cigarette. What could be cooler? Gosh dang, dude. I am just so flippin' happy with this. I can't get enough of it. And I know it's a little, obviously, like the mouth isn't exactly synced. Maybe it was a little bit better when I had the other avatar, but I don't even care, man. My goodness. Whoa. Oh my gosh. All right. I probably, if I hadn't had to take so much dang time animating this thing, I would have tested it out and seen kind of how it works and all that stuff. The first GIF was set to run 256 times because I didn't know how to export a GIF from GIMP. And so it's done now. It's not gonna do it anymore. Oh no. They both are. Oh, well, that's not good. Mm. There we go. Maybe this will be good. It's better than nothing. I'm not even worried about it. So let's see. Let's just triple check the math stumpers. We've still got that same math stumper from Enclave. We weren't able to solve it. I wonder if I should look it up. I don't know. You guys let me know. Let's see. I kind of wanted to watch a little bit of Liquid Crisp, but I need to go get some coffee. So I'm going to go ahead and get some coffee. You guys chill here for a minute, okay? Alrighty, your boy is back. Now, I don't know anything about animation. I don't know anything about keyframes. I don't know anything about any of that. So, anyone in the chat who does know and can tell me why, like, if it doesn't look good, why it doesn't look good, please let me know. And, let's see. We are getting to the point where we are going to do we're going to be doing some Sea of Thieves, I think. I think that's coming up. But I did not have a chance because I was so busy animating that I did not have a chance to buy Sea of Thieves or download it. And let me check Steam real quick. I need to pull up Steam anyway. Steam! Okay. Here we go. Whoa. 2026 deluxe edition is $26 or $25. Premium edition comes with everything. Premium bundle, Athena's Fortune, an audiobook. Why would I want an audiobook? The Rough Guide to the Sea of Thieves ebook. I don't think I need any of that stuff. Like, I want a premium bundle, but I don't think I need a premium bundle. Okay, how many gigs is this dang game? This gosh dang game is... do you guys think Paxy's gonna play the old prank on me where you tell bro to get a video game and then you play it twice with him and then never again? Okay, I have a better graphics card than that, but I don't have I don't know, man. Intel i7. That's pretty old, right? But 4 gigahertz is fast. I don't know, man. How much space does this dang game take up? That's what I want to know. Let's take a look at my queue. Go back. I'm not doing the mouse PI thing. I'm sorry. I'll play it in 10 years. Yeah, view my cart. Okay. $20 for Steam or for Sea of Thieves. See, this is why I play games late. Because I don't want to have to pay the full price for these games, you know? Here we go. i7s are like 18 years old. Agreed. I don't buy new games ever. Yeah. Smoke a Tide Pod. See, that's the thing is if you buy a new game, and like, granted, hold on, let me take a look at this. Oh, okay. We might be in some trouble. I don't know my PayPal thing. I can pay with my card, but I'll just read that out loud while I type it in. Don't you guys worry. So mouse PI for hire is $30, right? Versus Pragmata, which is 60. And 60 is not that much to pay for a new game when inflation has made the dollar worth half. But at the same time, I think it's a bit, extreme to to spend $60 on a game that, let's be honest, new games are 50-50 hit or miss. 50-50 hit or miss. Half of them just absolute smoking piles of dog turd. The other half, masterpieces. And I don't know which one Pragmata is going to be. I'm not going to spend $60 on it. I can tell you this, like a frame-by-frame animated like Mickey Mouse tier game, that is going to be good. I promise you. Even if the writing is goofy, even if the animation is whack, like, it does not matter because it's like Toontown, which, by the way, stay tuned. We will probably play Toontown eventually here. James, welcome in. And welcome in Smoke a Tide Pod. How you guys doing? What do you guys think of the new avatar? I'm asking because I spent way too much time on it. But I'm really happy about how it turned out, you know. Um, we'll still do a little bit of Fallout. But I gotta get my debit card out, pay for this freaking game. Let's see. Okay, anyone who guesses my CVV, I will, I don't know. That would be pretty funny, though, if somebody guessed my CVV. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. You're like listening to me type, identifying that. I'm going to mute it so you guys can't listen to me type. I'm just kidding. Boom, 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 boom. It's like, okay, I counted. Yeah, that's 16 digits. It's like, well, it's a debit card. I mean, I don't know. Isn't it supposed to have 16 digits? Don't they all? No. Some of them only have 17. Some of them have 17 digits. Like MasterCard. Or no, I think it's American Express. Oh my gosh, I gotta give them all my billing info. It's like this is accidentally on stream. IGN gave it a 6. A 6? Are you kidding me? A 6 on a game like that. My goodness. Well, and they do that, man. They're just like, oh yeah, it's really hard because there's no battle royale, and so I don't think it's a very good game. It's like, well, maybe you should have, I don't know, bro. Like, get the heck out of here with that. Why are you reviewing video games? Wasn't there like a IGN reviewer that turned out to be like all AI? Okay. All right. There goes 20 bucks. Oh, you need to know what state or province I live in? This one. Boom. What do you mean? Well, oh, that's because that makes sense. I had to select the card type. That's a bit silly. There we go. There we go. I must agree to the terms of the Steam subscriber agreement to complete this transaction. What the heck does that mean? I guess, dude. I guess, bro. So whack. Okay, let's go to my library now. Now I have Sea of Thieves. Am I ever going to play it? Maybe. Maybe not. Oh my gosh, I don't have enough space. It's 131 gigabytes. I only have 63 gigabytes. Yes! Okay, so we are not playing Sea of Thieves today. Smoke a Tide Pod to answer your question. Not me personally, but I don't have a problem with it. I mean, some people are big fans. I don't care for it. Not my vibe. But I'm not gonna fault somebody else for what they do in the privacy of their own home. You know what I mean? Okay. Let's see. Oh, that is not my CVV. Good try, though. If you guys see, I shouldn't have even said that it wasn't, though, because if you guys guess enough, you guess all possible 3-digit combinations. Although it is a 6-digit CVV, so it'll take a while to get there. I need to like clear up some space or something. How many videos do I have on this? Oh my gosh, so many gameplay videos. Okay, but those ones are nostalgic. I can probably delete this. But it's only 43 megabytes. I don't know what I need to delete in order to get that space back. the navigator. It's just not that fun. Uninstall. We can reinstall it later. Yeah, and that was 399 megabytes. Okay. How about Magic the Gathering? How many gigs is this? Oh my goodness. Ah! I am struggling here. I want to play Sea of Thieves, but I'm not getting rid of Fallout New Vegas. I'm not getting rid of Skyrim. I can tell you that right now. My goodness. Okay. Doom. How many gigs is Doom? Because I got Doom 2016 on here, and I feel like that's probably using up a lot of my space. Uninstall Doom for now. 68.69 gigs. There we go. That's the space we needed, I guess. Okay. I don't love this, but we're going to play Sea of Thieves, so. Still not enough space. I have 120 gigs free, and I need 131. I need 10 more gigs. And then I'll still have my freaking hard drive maxed out, which is not ideal, to be honest. But we'll have to figure it out. Let's see. Okay. We're gonna get Sea of Thieves going, but first we need to get rid of something. And the only games that are installed on my computer are Elder Scrolls V, Skyrim Special Edition, Fallout New Vegas, Geoguessr Steam Edition, and Bitburner. Oh, and Magic the Gathering. I wonder if I can uninstall Magic the Gathering just for a short time. I don't want to play that tutorial again. It's pretty boring. Maybe I could just skip the tutorial. Well, we're going to uninstall it. And we're going to hope for the best. I feel like a game like Magic the Gathering Arena is going to be like 100 gigs. But I also feel like I've installed so many dang programs in the last 5.6 hours I've played Magic. That doesn't sound right. I've installed so many programs in the last like month. I don't even know, man. I don't even know anymore. Oh my goodness. Now, James Bell. Hold on one second. Do you have any interest in becoming the call-in for the day? Or a call-in for the day? If you do, give it a call in. James Bell gets first picks because he's my boy. He's number one. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if he refuses or if he runs out of time, then those phone lines are open at 525-522-2222-2222-2222-2222-2225. And you can always call in. Here at Ramsey Solutions, we love to help people figure out their Ramsey solutions. That was 12 gigabytes. That is exactly enough. We're going to be maxed out with Sea of Thieves, but we're still going to do it. Install. I need to get rid of some programs. What programs do I have on this computer that I don't need? Fortnite, you freaking ridiculous game. I don't need Fortnite. I don't know why I have Fortnite. Epic Games. I can probably uninstall the entire Epic Games library. But this is probably the biggest. And how do I uninstall this piece of garbage? This steaming pile of trash. 106 gigabytes. Yeah, I think maybe that was my problem. Is that I have Fortnite installed on my computer. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Fixed. I fixed it. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Ba-boom. And now Steam. Yeah, we're not playing Sea of Thieves today, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think anyway. Should have occurred to me 132 gigs. Yeah. Even at 100 megabits per second. That's 1,000 seconds. It's going to take a while. So we're just going to go ahead and yeah, you can take some time, James. Hey, it's your life, man. I just love having you on the show. I got to figure a way to, I wonder if like Twitch has something where I can add you as an avatar over here on the left-hand side of the screen. But I guess we will be playing either Geoguessr or Fallout today. Let's get started with, you know what? We got to watch a little Liquid Chris, don't we? Yeah, we need to watch a little bit of Liquid Chris. So, we're going to... Just while James gets in. Once James gets in, we'll be done with Liquid Chris for today. Boom. And then I need to get rid of this dang income, or not. There we go. And I'm able to close GIMP finally. Good. 2% complete. We got to go to YouTube, and then we got to go to Liquid Chris Saga, and then we have to find, right? Holy cow.
Don't let your vacation...
So disrespectful. Okay. And here we go. Skip the Pizza Hut ad. And I'll fast forward on through to... I think we're at like 8 minutes. When he's like, I denounce these. Okay. And then over here, we got to go to the YouTube one. Who is this guy? No. There you go. Oh. Gotta unmute.
Yeah. So, anyway, I took my original and official Sanchu merchandise order, and what it was replica medallions, and my
Okay, sorry. I just saw the chats because I'm like my screens are all blocked, so I have to be on my phone for the chats. Smoke a Tide Pod says, "Do you actually do call-ins? I couldn't tell if you're real or not." Yes, I do call-ins. Just basic. It's not actual phone call-ins because I don't have a like a spoof number that I can use right now. But what I do have is, hold on. What I do have is Twitch will let me allow like viewer call-ins. So I have those turned on. If you go into Twitch, you should be able to see an option to call in. Normally it's authorized for any and all. Let me triple check who's allowed to call in, because sometimes call-ins first to last. Yeah, I believe everybody's allowed to call in. So, if you get on this list, the phone call will be answered because I love chatting it up. And there's James now. James, welcome in, my brother. Oh, wait. Where he gone? I add him. Where he gone? I'm not sure if you went to the participants. There he is. James, can you hear me?
Hello.
James Bell, what's up, dude? We'll skip Liquid Chris in that case, and we'll go back to the Fallout Bridge, and then we'll get
If you
some.
want, totally up to you.
Yeah, it's a little bit as fun as it is normally to do like Liquid Chris stuff. It's a little bit hard to
comics
manage.
And I haven't baked.
It's a little bit difficult to manage, like getting a video timing right, But how you doing, man?
Mm-hmm.
What is up?
I'm good. How are you, man?
Hey, I can't like the barber at the in the Soviet Union. I can't complain, brother.
There you go.
I'm gonna go back to the tops. I'm gonna tell that joke. I'm gonna tell that joke at the tops.
I think it'll land.
I think it might. I think there's a good chance. Now, I do need to adjust OBS, which is going to be hard to do. What do you think of the new avatar, bro?
I dig it. Is that I don't know anime too well, but I'm pretty sure that's shit. I can't remember. Don't tell me. I'll remember it.
I won't tell you.
It's not Cowboy Bebop, is it?
It is. It is.
No.
Good job.
Is it? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Is there a Corgi in that show?
There is. Yeah, his name's Ein.
In like one episode or something?
No, he's
multiple.
he starts in a show and then he's pretty much in it for the rest of the show.
Oh.
Yeah. There it is. Okay. Get rid of that and add this one. I've been told that there are much easier ways to animate than trying to go all the way through, gosh dang, whatever it is that I did in order to animate this thing. But I'll tell you one thing.
Yeah, whatever.
I'll tell you one thing. I'm happy with it.
Yeah, it's unique. You're not going to see anyone else have that.
No, you're not. And that's the thing. That's the key. Is no one else has exactly people copying my style. Of course, now the fact that I will say it'd be dishonest to say someone else copying this is copying my style, considering it's just straight, stolen from 90s anime. But what are you gonna do?
Oh, is it 90s? I did not know.
I think so. I think Cowboy Bebop was 1999. I could be wrong about that.
I know very little of anime, but I will say some of the older anime looks sick.
All right, now Smoke a Tide Pod says that he does call-ins, but he uses Google Voice. No, I think I need to do that. That's not unsolicited advice, dude. You can backseat all you want. Tell me how to do my stream better. I've only been doing this for like 3 months. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of, go ahead, James.
I haven't recognized him before.
I think he's been in the past. I think he followed a couple streams ago.
Sick.
He does.
What up, Tide Pod? How are you doing?
I wonder if I can give a shout out from my phone. I'm gonna give him a shout out, and you can see kind of like his account and what he does.
I will look him up later. I can't see anything right now. Can't even see chat, but I will definitely look him up later. I'll give him a follow.
Oh, nice.
Does he stream too?
Yeah, he does. Like if I recall correctly, I think it's like a radio show.
That's cool.
And yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's definitely very cool. Let me see. I don't know if that shout out went through correctly. I don't know, maybe I spelled it wrong. Twitch is weird. I feel like
I'll-
they're like case sensitive for accounts.
I'll definitely go through the comments after.
Yeah, for
On
sure.
my little caller. Yeah, I'll look him up for sure.
He's yeah, he does cool stuff. I don't know that I've ever
He's
seen
like
him
a
playing video
fun guy.
games though. Yeah, definitely.
Still, I like to yap and talk. Maybe I'll flap my gums and call into his radio show.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is you got to get in there and just give him a call. Did I not open the first aid boxes? There's 2 of them? Oh, I did. Empty syringes.
So what's the plan for today?
Well, I was in Vault 19 when I left. Honestly, to be honest with you, I didn't know if I was going to play Fallout today. I thought I might just be playing Sea of Thieves, but it's 132 gigabytes. So
That's wild. I didn't think it was that big.
yeah, it's huge. And I just uninstalled Fortnite, and I don't know where I got the 70 number, but it's 106 gigs. So it was 106 for me as well. And I'll install it again if we can get it figured to play it. But okay, so from the overseer's office, there is a gosh dang elevator apparently, right? In the wait a minute.
Oh, where are you?
Vault 19.
Oh, okay.
And it was like the password is gosh dang. Is there another overseer in the red sector or no?
Dude, I'm trying to think of this vault. I wish I could see where you're at right now.
It's
what was
like
in there?
It's like a social experiment where they're I guess they're making people
voting.
think they're crazy, and they have the red zone and the black or the blue zone.
I forget. What enemies are in there right now? Are there any enemies, or are there like people living in there?
Well, they're all dead now, but yeah, it was like raider. I don't know if they were raiders, but it was like guys, you know.
Did they shoot first, or did you just start unloading on them?
No, they shot first, dude. I was minding my own business. Enter the tunnel to the sulfur
I'm
caves.
thinking of. They're all friendly. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe you had bad rep with them.
As I recall,
Kill a lot of people.
they attacked me. Okay, Han Solo shot first. Greedo was in the right. There's the sulfur caves entrance here. Should I go in?
I know where you are at. Yeah, you could have helped those people. Yeah, sure, go in.
It's like I always say. What's the worst that could happen in the sulfur caves? Everything's yellow.
There's probably geckos in there. I'm guessing fire geckos.
Yeah, I got a geck, and there's probably more.
I've been here before, but it's been a while.
This was just cool.
So
it was
using
like
my memory is kind of like a geck.
I found a gosh dang like parking booth, you know?
A parking what?
Oh, it's beanbags. There's like a parking booth, and underneath it was the gosh dang entrance to the vault. Yeah.
Yep, I know where you're at.
Am I just gonna fight my way through some fire geckos in here? And that's the whole thing?
Probably.
Oh wait.
Well, there was a quest there. They would have wanted you to like somehow stop the sulfur leak or something coming into their vault.
Is that what's making people crazy? Because it seemed like it was a social experiment.
What, based off the terminals?
Yeah.
Well, that's just what happened to the vault people who lived there before. These people who live there now, they just moved in. They're like just wastelanders and stuff.
Well, not anymore. They were wastelanders.
Yeah, I think they were like... I don't think they were the best people in the world. I think they worked with like powder gangers and
Well,
but
if it was powder gangers, it is on site with them.
Yeah. But if you don't have bad rep with anybody, you can just walk right in.
Yeah.
Right now, I don't have bad rep with like anybody.
That was my favorite thing about the Fiends in Vault 3 is they're just like all so blasted out of their minds that you could just walk in and like you kill Motor Runner and walk out of the room and they're like, "Hey, how you doing?" And you're like,
Well, that was like basically all I said was like, I have drugs, and they're like, oh, okay, come on in.
Yeah, right. It's like, oh, in that case, smoke a Tide Pod. In regards to the animation, the animation of him going back and forth with his mouth closed, is running no matter what, and then the animation of him talking it's a 50 frame animation at like 24 frames a second, and it is gonna play on loop as long as I talk. And so, yeah, I wonder, I don't know, it's hard because if it's a still image, you know, then it looks very static. But, I don't know. Let me know what you think, dude. Let me know what you think, because I did what I thought would look good, but I don't know anything about animation. We got a diary entry here. The others keep telling me not to worry, but I feel like it sometimes. I think there's something in here with us. I can always hear weird noises coming from above my room. Yeah, I'm starting to think those might have been fire geckos, honestly.
Could be.
Alright, back upstairs we go.
I don't think I've ever actually fixed the problem for these people. I just know they keep asking me for it.
Well,
Like
I fixed a problem for these people.
yeah, they don't have to breathe anymore.
They have no
They don't
more
have to
problems.
breathe or-
Gosh dang it. Gosh dang, Night Stalkers, dude.
Oof. Gross.
I do not like those things. And I'm running a little bit low on health.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, but it's like I always say, health is chronically low, right?
That's true.
And ladies and gentlemen, this show is brought to you by VITAJEX. If VITAJEX puts it in your eye, VITAJEX will give you the strength of 10 men and make you feel young and spry. In Minecraft.
In Minecraft. What was it? You get like a free wooden gallbladder in the mail?
Yes, you will
Or
get
was it liver? I forget.
the wooden liver. It's not free, you know. If I were you, I would not be expecting a delivery of a free wooden gallbladder, but we did just release the brand new Coco Bolo gallbladder. It's miniature,
Wow.
it's not effective, but the Coco Bolo liver, also not effective but full size, will at least fill the space where your liver used to be when you have to get it removed, because it is poisoned from the VITAJEX. Did I say poisoned? Oh my gosh, they're gonna drop me, dude. As a sponsor, they're gonna drop me because they said under no circumstances should you ever say the word poison during the ad read.
There's nothing even that sounds like poison. I would say cursing, but I can't make it fit.
They said they would give me an extra $500,000 if I made it look like I was taking VITAJEX on stream. And I said I'm a PNG tuber, dude. I don't stream my actual face. And you know what they said? They said even better. Can you believe that?
Ooh, that's pretty cool. You could just have a cartoon animation of just popping pills of VITAJEX.
Yeah, and I might.
Trouble.
Ooh, fiends. I got the perfect thing for fiends. Hold on.
Just your sitting still animation, is just throwing pills into your mouth.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
For the Brotherhood.
We got Dragon's Breath, and we are looking for fiends to Dragon's Breath up.
Didn't mean it.
You didn't mean it.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I love blasting fiends, man. That's some fun. That's good, clean, family-friendly fun. Okay?
True.
Okay. I dig it. I'm impressed you animated that. Not gonna lie, that's pretty intensive work. It took a lot longer than I expected, I will say that. And I also will say, as far as the art style and the character, that might not be original, but you know what is original? The cigarette. I designed that cigarette. That's purely a J.D. Carruthers design.
Wow.
I said, I know what a cigarette looks like, and I know what cigarette smoke looks like. Which, by the way, grease pencil on blender, very awesome. You know, is it... I love killing fiends. Holy cow, that's fun. Here, let me do my best Spike Spiegel voice. I love killing fiends. Jet. Jet.
Oh.
I think he took Psycho. That's funny. Cowboy Bebop, if I'm not mistaken, actually does have a drug called Psycho in it, and it's like a large plot arc, you know, that's going through the entire show. Is they're trying to track down these people that are like trying to move a bunch of Psycho.
I remember in that newer Judge Dredd movie, they were taking some sort of drug that reminded me of Jet, but I can't remember what they called it. Yeah. That movie was crazy.
Whoa.
I just remember it being so gory.
Very gory. I've never seen Judge Dredd.
That was the only Judge Dredd movie I've ever seen. I know there's an older one with Stallone in it. It's probably cool. I have some old Judge Dredd comic books, but I never read them. I actually found them in my grandparents' attic. It's weird. And it must have been to the people who used to own their house, because they don't read comic books, or their kids didn't.
Right? That's pretty funny.
But, yeah, it's like a huge box of really old comic books that I still have.
Nice. Judge Dredd. What's the story there?
Oh, it's literally
give me the lowdown.
I don't know a lot of it. I haven't really read the comic books. I've seen the movies. Some of the villains in that comic book series look so cool. There's a zombie guy who wears the Judge Dredd outfit, but he's he looks like a zombie, but he's smart, I guess, and he's a villain. I don't know. He looks badass. But basically, it's in the future. Crime is rampant, and the cops are they call them judges, because there are no judges anymore. The cops they are the judge, cop, executioner. They're just everything all in one. So they when they see you, they just decide if you're doing the crime, if you should die for it, right then and there. Kind of cool.
Yeah, that makes sense. So it's kind of like the society in Road Warrior at the beginning. Or is it Road Warrior? What movie is that?
Yeah, kinda. Mad Max, the first Mad Max.
Yeah, is it the first Mad? Well, because there's a Mad Max where it intros and he pulls up next to a speedster and just shoots him in the face.
Pretty much. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Doesn't that movie start with a crazy chase, right?
Yeah, it's like a high-speed chase, and the police, I think it's Mel Gibson, pulls out a shotgun and points it at the guy and tries to blast him in the face.
I forget. I know he rams him off. I know the Mad Max movies pretty well. He rams him off, the first guy, off the side of the road. But, dude, towards the end, Mad Max is insane. Mad Max literally handcuffs a guy to a car that's gonna explode, and then he just throws a saw next to him. He's you can cut through your arm faster than chains, and then just walks away. And then they just play this super intense music. Yeah, and that's before Saw, obviously. That's before all that crap.
Yeah.
You gotta cut through your hand before the chain. And then they just play the intense music, and then he just walks away slowly. And then you just see that he's walking away, some time goes by, and then the car just explodes, and it's just oh shit.
He probably didn't get away, but he might have cut his arm off to try to get away.
I think he died.
Yeah.
He's you're mad! You're mad!
Yes, I am. I still don't remember. I still don't remember what the whole, because it's been a while since I've seen Mad Max. I watched it with my dad a decade ago, He was like, "Oh, this
Yeah.
movie's good." Which, by the way,
Oh.
you know how I said I'm almost 30?
Uh-huh.
It's really weird that a decade ago I was an adult. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. I'm kind of wishing that was not the case.
I will say I'm older than you, so please don't remind me.
Oh, sorry.
But
Now, James,
no,
are you comfortable with me guessing your birth year?
Ooh, probably not. There's
Okay.
a lot of things that I need to change. Like, I should probably even change my. It's not my name, but it's very close to my name. If you catch my drift. And I do want to do like a webcam eventually. I should think of like an actual good channel.
Let's see. Well, you are the inventor of the spaghetti, so like think about what the people want to see. They want your ideas.
Take down this password.
Speakeasy.
Thanks.
That was such a good name, and you came up with that so fast.
Some things just kind of come naturally, you know?
Like,
What
I
are you
was
gonna do?
listening to that over, and I'm like, chat's gonna think like we went over this before. You like said
Nah.
speakeasy so fast.
You know, it's just one of those things. Sometimes you got it. Sometimes you don't. Most of the time I don't.
I was like literally speaking, and you're just like, speakeasy, and I'm like, yes, that's a perfect name. Just like caught me totally off guard. Just like, oh my god, that's like perfect.
And then I like the idea of the Chad just freaking, eating spaghetti.
I just love how, like, the infomercials. They're so stupid. Like the
Oh,
old lady. Oh, my wrist! I can't turn my fork!
Do
Can I eat my spaghetti?
you spin your spaghetti by hand like a loser?
There want to be like her.
There was this ad a number of years ago, or it was a fake ad. It was hold on one second. Oh yeah, I can put those together. Sorry, I'm trying to do inventory management. Gosh dang it. This sucks. I hate this. I don't need a gosh dang Silence 22 caliber rifle. Time to go to the lever action, because it still gives me all the benefits of my shotgun perks. Sorry. So, there was this video, it was like, I don't know if you've ever heard of 5-second films.
I don't know.
But before, like, reels and stuff, they were making 5-second little clips on YouTube that were, yeah, they were just these very fast-paced and very funny. The goal was normally comedy, and some of them hit, some of them missed. But yeah,
That'd be hard. 5 seconds, actually.
yeah, but they made this one that was like, it was like one of those videos from an infomercial where they're like, here's a way you can like open a jar more easily, right? But instead it's like jars, cans, and bottles can all be hard to open if you're retarded. And that was the end of the video. It was like the footage of people like dropping the jars and cans as they try to open them and like launching
Out of
them.
their hand.
Yeah. No, I can't open it.
Those are hilarious. Like those commercials, like for any like product or whatever. They show you using the real product, like the thing that they don't want you to use anymore. In the beginning of the commercial, it's in black and white, like a guy carrying a garden hose or something. It's like, so big and it's all tangled, and he just throws it on the ground. He's like,
It's all tangled.
like, what the hell is this? Like someone scrubbing something, and they're like, just won't get out. I give up.
Oh.
They just like, people in the beginning just don't know how to do anything. It's
Yeah.
so stupid.
I mean, these are people that are struggling to open jars. And
Mhm.
it doesn't seem like it's because they're too tight. It's like, bro doesn't know how to open a jar. We got a couple more chats from Smoke a Tide Pod. LMFAO, 100% you should. LOL. I don't know what that is. What is that, sushi? Or maybe spaghetti? The spaghetti is 10 out of 10.
Oh,
I'm debating opening
yeah.
Blender and letting you guys watch me draw a spaghetti.
we gotta clip that conversation. That whole speakeasy. We were just ranting about Dr. Stinks and fucking VITAJEX and speakeasy for like a solid half hour, I feel like.
It was incredible. It was one of my best riffs, and I was so focused on animating yesterday. Like I said, this took way too much of my time. But whatever. I mean, can you argue with the results? Yes, it could be way better. But because I spent so much time on it, I got one clip up. One clip. That's it.
Oh, it's so good. I was just saying, it's just, if the algorithm treated it right, that would be gold. It's comedy gold. But
it's comedy gold. I think it needs...
it'd be hard to clip, like, into a short interval clips, you know what I mean? 30 seconds is tough. That's what I was thinking, like 5 seconds. Are you kidding me? That's really tough.
Well, you can go 3 minutes. You're just not going to get very many views. The algorithm doesn't... Dude, Daniel doesn't even care that I'm shooting at him. Should I talk to Daniel?
I guess. He seems pretty cool if he doesn't care about you shooting him.
Yeah, he was pretty nice. Now he's dead. I don't know what happened.
Oh.
It's like I always... What the heck? Hold on, sorry. He stood up. He's not dying. I don't know why. And he's also not aggroing.
Motor runner dead? Who the fuck gonna run the show
But
now?
the spaghetti is basically a fork that you press a button on it and it starts spinning so you can get spaghetti on your fork easier.
Now, of course, it is...
Oh,
go ahead.
No one understood that.
Oh, did we not have the constituent knowledge?
I don't know. I don't know if that was explained. I think we were just like saying, oh, you don't want to be like this lady. I just wanted to explain the spaghetti better for anybody who
No, for sure.
know Tide Pod didn't hear it the last time.
No, for
Maybe
sure.
he wants
I
to
appreciate
buy
that.
into this idea.
He might. I mean, look, Smoke a Tide Pod. Do you have millions of dollars that you could invest in the spaghetti? Because I do think that it's an opportunity here to get in on the ground floor if you want. You know, I don't want to be a pusher, but honestly, this is probably your last chance to really just be a part of something. You know, the spaghetti community. It's a family. Welcome to the spaghetti family. I hate it when businesses do that. When you buy like a, I feel like I'm not going to reveal that, but yeah, when you buy like something expensive, they're like, "Welcome to the VITAJEX family," and you're like, "I literally just bought supplements. Like, can we not act like this is more than it is? Okay." The moment these supplements are more expensive or less effective than their than your competition, I'm dropping it.
But we're family.
Right. The spaghetti family, bro. I love the spaghetti family. And we have a spaghetti cookout every 6 months where we use spaghettis to try to eat spaghetti, and I will tell you, a lot of injuries, a lot of mouth injuries, a lot of lip and tongue related injuries, but you know,
We have a good time.
it is a lot of fun.
Can spin their spaghetti the fastest.
Yeah, and there's a technique to it. A lot of people think, oh, well, it's an electric spaghetti spinning fork. What kind of technique could there be? Well, you're thinking about it like you're thinking about it in 2 dimensions, right? You got to think about it in 3 dimensions.
Yeah, you got to work your way into the spaghetti. These things are loud and powerful. They make a lot of noise. It shakes the table when you're using it. It requires a foot pedal when you're operating it. You got to kind of whir into it. You can't just go into guns blazing. Your spaghetti will fly right off the plate. So you kind of got to ease into it. There's definitely a trick to it. You kind of have to master it.
Yeah, it's kind of like that scene where Lightning McQueen is telling Cruz that she needs to like turn her wheels and start slow in the sand, otherwise she'll spin out. And in the same way, when you're trying to use a Spageezy, and like, look, there's a lot of revolutionary products on the market. Just because I tell you to buy one, you know, buy it. I don't know what you expected me to say, but when I tell you to buy a revolutionary product on the market that's going to change your life, do you think I'm joking? Do you think that I don't mean that it will change your life? Let me tell you how quick I eat spaghetti every day now, okay? And yes, I did say every day. I eat spaghetti every single day, and I eat it so fast. Whole plate of spaghetti, 3 minutes. 3 minutes or less, I've eaten the whole thing. You might be wondering, how do you swallow that much spaghetti in that amount of time? That seems like it's going to give you a stomach ache. Do you ever choke? And the answer is a resounding yes. But it's worth it because I get to eat so much spaghetti. What about your weight gain? That's a lot of carbs. Well, I am 300 pounds and gaining. We're going for 4. Sorry, James, you were going to say something?
No, I was just saying, and you look cool while doing it.
What could be cool?
You know, you're revving that fork. It's whirring. You got your freaking spaghetti on your big fork. You're chowing down.
I mean, you see a guy, right, who's eating spaghetti with just a regular old fork and he's twirling it all slow, and you think this guy, virgin loser, okay, sorry, but, you know, go ahead and cancel me for that, but, you know, it's just my opinion. You see a guy with a fork that's plugged into the wall, and you see that fork start spinning itself. Now you're like, I want to get to know this guy. He seems like he's got some interesting stories. You ask him what he's up to. He says, my name's Nobark Noonan. I seen him in the shadows. People say I ain't seen him, but I seen him. And you say, would you like to play a game of Caravan? And what does he say to you? He says, I can tell that you have seen him too. And you say, I'm not part of whatever it is that you're involved in. And then they take him away in the middle of the night, and you saw what happened, but you're not going to tell anybody, because then you'll be the next Nobark Noonan, won't you? But my point is, it's well worth your time. It's well worth your money. I highly recommend the Spageezy and the VITAJEX. Remember to take a handful of VITAJEX every single day so that you don't start to feel the effects of not taking VITAJEX. Which, by the way, you might think, oh, VITAJEX, the effects of not taking it, that sounds like withdrawals. No, you had those before. You just didn't notice them because you were used to it. VITAJEX took away all your side effects of not taking VITAJEX, right? And now you stop taking it and they're back. Okay? Now, James, you're about to speak.
Oh, well, I just wanted to mention a common problem that our customers have been giving us. So they don't have a lot of power output for the Spageezy. But I believe it comes with a 410 outlet. I can't exactly remember the voltage, but it'll basically be the same that for your washer and dryer. You need to unplug one of them, and it's going to be the big plug in the back, and just plug it right in there. So a lot of our customers are saying this plug is huge, and I can't fit it into any of the outlets in my house. Most houses will have that size outlet where your washer or dryer is located in your house.
And here's the thing: if you don't have a 220 volt like plug or shore power for an RV on the side of your house, first of all, step up your game. Okay, kind of embarrassing, not gonna lie. Second of all, it is so easy and inexpensive to have a dang electrician come to your house and wire one in. It's like $2,000-3,000, and you gotta ask yourself, do I really want to spend $2,000-3,000 just so I can use a Spageezy to spin my my gosh dang spaghetti for me? Let me ask you something. Do you want to be spinning spaghetti by hand like a loser? Look, you know, I drive to work every day in a $60,000 bicycle, okay? The watch on my wrist is worth more than your car. You drove a Hyundai to work. I drove a $150,000 BMW. That's who I am. That's my name. And you're wanting. You want to be a successful man? You want to be Andy Elliott on the stage selling things to people who can't afford them? You need the spaghetti. Because when you eat spaghetti with an electric fork that spins itself, I am telling you, the confidence you get, the confidence you already had that you unlock from within you, it will give you the power to go and speak to that woman. It will give you the power to go sell that thing to that man. And I will tell you this. AIDA, attention. Do I have your attention? Interest. Are you interested? I know you are, because it's F or walk. Decision. Have you made your decision? For Christ? Action. There is only one thing that counts in this world, gentlemen, and that is that you get them to sign on the line which is dotted. Yeah, so anyway, I just think it's really not that big of a deal that it takes a 220 volt. I mean, like, some people make a big deal out of it, but what I call these people is not electricians. Do you know how easy it is to wire up a 220 volt? And ladies and gentlemen, this is legal advice, and this is, you can definitely take this to the bank. Go take all your outlets apart and see if you can't wire up a 220 volt outlet to it so that you can plug in that shore power for the spaghetti. Now, if you haven't bought a spaghetti yet, you might be wondering, should I still do this? And the answer is yes, because you might buy a spaghetti in the next couple days. You always want to be prepared. Now, you could just unplug, you know. Gosh dang it. I made a mistake in Fallout. That's too bad. You could just unplug your dang... There's bombs. Your washing machine or your dryer. And that would work. But you could also...
And just pull your outlets out of the wall and kind of octopus them together into some sort of jerry-rigged socket. That sounds like a good idea.
Exactly. And, like, honestly...
I feel like if you just pulled them all out and kind of wrapped them together and crunched them together with, like, tinfoil until it was, like, a little point at the end, you could kind of just stick that to the outlets of the spaghetti.
And again, you know, people think, oh, well, what am I going to use a spaghetti for that it's worth, like, doing all this work to change my outlets? And the answer, like, you're asking the wrong questions, okay? The right question isn't, why do I need to do all this work just to eat spaghetti more easily? The question is, are you a man whose time is worth anything, right?
Do you want more money?
What is your time worth to you, right? Because if you can eat spaghetti in seconds, minutes, instead of 30 minutes, instead of an hour that it takes to spin the spaghetti and eat it, I mean, look, these are not, this is not a product. If you make less than $40,000 a week, I don't want you buying the spaghetti. It's not for you. Your time is worthless, okay? But if you charge $1,000 an hour, like Andy Elliott, if you charge $10,000 per speaking engagement, like Andy Elliott, you know the value of the spaghetti. I'm going to stop selling it because this dang thing sells itself, okay? The amount of time you save. When you make $20,000 a day, okay, your time is valuable, and every minute counts, okay? And so, I don't need to tell you why you need the spaghetti. Okay, now, we do have some chats. There's no reward without the risk. Tongue be darned. I'm eating my noodles. Yeah, and that's what I've always said, is, what is your tongue for, right? And I don't want to get too much into the Andy Elliott thing, but you know, the other day, I was golfing. You know, who was at the golf course? Andy Elliott. He came up behind me and he said, "Hey, are you golfing here?" And I said, "Yeah." And he was like, "Dude, I know, like, you probably get this a lot and it's, like, super awkward when fans come up, but I'm a huge fan. Can I please golf with you?" And I said, "Andy Elliott, you are a master salesman. You are so fit. I will absolutely let you golf with me. Matter of fact, everything you rent today is on my tab. Hop in the golf cart. I'll be driving, and I have one rule when I golf. You do not mention how much I've had to drink when I get behind the wheel of that golf cart. That is what golfing is for. Okay?
Ooh.
Anyway, so we were having a good time, golfing a little bit, and I said, now, Andy, what's one thing that you think could make your life better? And he said, if I could eat spaghetti 50 to 70 times faster. And I was like, dude, this is a match made in heaven. I have the exact thing for you, Andy Elliott. And I didn't have to sell it. It was just a matter of being there when the opportunity arose and giving him what he already wanted, right? And that's what sales is all about, ladies and gentlemen.
The product sells itself. Everyone wants one. It's easy.
Yeah, and then go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, there's 3 obvious things to acquire money that me and JD have found. It's VITAJEX, Speakeasy, and, of course, manifesting. If you don't manifest your money, you won't get it.
That's true, and I actually just wrote a book on this. You can buy it. It's out now. It's called Morons Will Read This. Don't worry about the title. It's an inside joke. Yeah. The thing is, I wanted to discourage people that weren't serious about making money, okay, from buying the book. And so if you read the back of the book, you'll see that it's about manifesting and how you can become wealthy, how a dream board is the way to infinite money glitch. And I'll tell you, if you buy my book, Morons Will Read This, I think you'll find that not only is it one of the greatest works of nonfiction of the 20th century, it's also just a really fun read. Like, there's a lot of fun stuff in there about, how we came up with the Spike smoking gif. Some stuff about Fallout New Vegas, where you can find special loot. And other things that are kind of just my story, no one else's story. And I gotta say, one of the most important things that I've learned in this journey is that whatever you want, you can have, and you can have it for free. It doesn't cost anything. You don't have to sacrifice anything to ever have anything you want forever. Really, there's nothing but taking for someone who's willing to manifest. And you can be a taker. You never have to contribute anything. You can just take and take and take and consume. And life is good,
That's correct. But before you take and consume, you must buy the Speakeasy and the VITAJEX and our book.
Yes.
But after that, all of these doors will open for you.
Yeah, and basically, like, one of the chapters of my book, I don't want to talk too much about it because, you got to read it to get the whole picture. Right. And this is going to get clipped out of context. I know there's 100 clippers waiting for me to say something wrong so that they can cancel me off Twitch and get me banned and stuff. But you know what? I don't even care. I'm going to give you a little secret. One chapter of my book is titled Theft.
Get ready to write this down, everyone.
Right? And basically what we found was a lot of the people who were really successful in life were stealing their groceries. They didn't buy groceries. And I was like, that's such a no-brainer. So what you're telling me is I can go in and I can just take whatever I want. I don't have to pay for it. And if I'm in California, which if you're trying to be successful, you need to move to LA. Okay? New York is not where it's at. You're not going to be successful there. But if you're in California, you can just steal whatever you want from whatever grocery store and you will never be prosecuted.
You're like kings over there.
Yeah. And it's the Wild West. You can, if someone tries to stop you, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but listen, you got to think about it like this. If you read my book, you will gain the knowledge of an elder god. And if you were an elder god and someone tried to stop you from taking what was yours, you wouldn't think about the morality of your actions. You would just do what you got to do, right?
True.
And that's all I'm saying.
You're basically like God.
Now I wouldn't say that. But other people have said that to me. Now,
Oh, okay.
when I was hanging out with Andy Elliott and we were golfing, because we're golf buddies, I asked him, hey, Andy, what do you think is the next thing that's going to happen? And he said, like what? You mean like the next thing that's going to happen, like what's the next flavor of Celsius that's going to come out? And I said, no, Andy, you freaking caffeine addict. What do you think is like the next big thing, the next big change, like transhumanism? And he said, I'll tell you what, I'm pretty positive about this one. I think that the tongue is vestigial, and we're going to find that we don't need it, and people are going to be getting it removed. And I said, why? And he said, it's just a waste of time. I don't eat anything that tastes good anymore. I go to the store, I buy 7 hard-boiled eggs. That's my food for the day. That's all I eat. You wonder how I keep this boyish figure? That's how. And I said, whoa, Andy Elliott, that's pretty crazy, man. And he said, crazy or early. So I was like, dude, this guy seems to know what he's talking about. You know, I'm not really comfortable like telling him how it is. So I go ahead and I say, well, how do you think people are going to remove their tongues? And he said, probably surgically. And I said, Andy, you know I've already mentioned it, but I think I've got just the thing for you, man. And that's when I mentioned the spageezy. It's a match made in heaven. But anyway, James, I think we're wrapping it up on Fallout New Vegas. What do you want to see next? In Minecraft, because you can't see.
Yeah, can't really see anything. I'm down for whatever.
Let's check our progress on the download of Sea of Thieves.
Okay.
Download queued.
Yeah.
5% complete.
You planning on playing that with Paxi? Sea of Thieves?
I'd like to.
That'd be cool.
If it would download.
Dang, that's such a big game. I want to see if I remember it was on Game Pass at one point. I'll see if it's still on there.
I wonder if it's cross-platform. I'll look that up.
Yeah, I don't know. Not sure.
Give me one sec.
Probably.
There we go. Yeah. So, James, did you have any other ideas for some good products?
Other ideas for good products. I will just say this: my batteries from my headphones keeps on saying low. So if I do cut out, it's probably because my phone's just died. Let me think.
Sea of Thieves is full cross-platform, by the way. So you're gonna have to get it,
I can't think
James.
of any like. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I'll look it up. I can't think of any. I remember one time I thought of like a really like goofy idea. Like it's not that goofy. I feel like it could be of use, possibly. I feel like we're already like. I don't think this would ever work. But what if like we opted out of change and we're just like not everyone opted out of change, but if you like to opt out of change, you just put all your change on like some sort of debit card or whatever. You're just like, yeah, it's not really a good idea. But I did think of that one time when I was little. I was just like, what if they were like, instead of you give me back my change when I give you like 100 or whatever, you just give me the cash and then I slide a card and my change goes directly onto the card. You know what I mean? So you're not carrying around all these coins all the time.
Oh, the change card. I like it.
Yeah.
I don't hate that idea. I do need to think of a better name for it, though. Are you sick of change weighing down your pants? Just like a video in black and white of a guy's pants falling down in the middle of the street? Or like, no, he's at a court proceeding for like custody of his children. His pants fall down.
He stands up. He stands up. He's like, "Excuse me, Your Honor." Oh no! Oh Lord, Lord, my pants are falling down. My children will not be mine no more. It's like, has this ever happened to you?
Yes. Okay, this is actually turning out pretty good so far. I'm drawing the spaghetti right now. Sorry.
Don't ask me why I made the guy in the commercial sound like a freaking black guy from the 30s.
Well, I didn't even notice. Is that what that was?
I've been listening to a lot of Mark Twain.
Oh, good. Oh, good. The worst possible reason. Oh, what was that guy's name? Okay.
Oh, you can't. Oh.
Oh, his name.
I thought you were talking about Jim. I'm like, probably not bring up his name.
I don't remember a guy named Jim. Who was that?
He's in Tom Sawyer.
Oh, what does he do?
He's cool. He's like a slave or whatever, but he's really nice. He's really funny.
Oh, he's a slave?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, technically.
There's slaves in
black.
Tom Sawyer?
Yeah.
Oh. And they're black?
Yeah.
Huh. Well.
Yeah, and they sound funny. They're like,
oh, careful.
Is that bad? Like, I'm literally quoting Mark Twain. I don't know.
I don't know, man. Probably not a big deal. I'm just messing.
And I like those. They're like the most probably like anti-racist books out there. Especially, I love Mark Twain stuff. Like Pudd'nhead Wilson is a really funny book. Tom Sawyer is obviously hilarious. So is Huckleberry Finn. He did this. Oh, I think he did a book called The Mysterious Stranger. And it's really weird. It's like dark. It's almost like you're reading like a Stephen King book.
Really?
Yeah, it's basically like if the devil like came to like this like small town and just started like messing with people.
That's pretty funny, bro.
It's actually not funny at all. It's like it's so different than his other stuff. It's freaking grim. I think it's called Life on the Mississippi is really good. It's funny too.
Okay, sorry, hold on. We're trying to animate the spaghetti and it is
What?
I'm trying to animate the spaghetti and it's giving me a little bit of grief.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, dang. It's like 7:25. I should probably get ready.
Oh shoot.
Dang,
All right.
dang.
Well, we're going to
Time flies, home slice.
It does, but we're gonna have a spaghetti pretty soon.
Sick. I'm gonna be lurking, and I'll definitely check that out. I appreciate letting me call in. I have fun every time I call in.
Hey man, I love having you call in. Thank you for calling in, and thank you for your spaghetti ideas. Make sure to check when I say that I have a completed spaghetti, because we're working on we're prototyping right now. But I think we've got it. Yeah, we've got it. Okay, so now I just need to
charging my headphones for a good bit, so I'll definitely come back.
It's what it is. Well, I'll see you when you come back, and I'll see you when you're in chat.
Yeah.
Adios, bro. Have a good day.
All right, peace out, everyone. Bye.
Adios, James. And that was James Bell. Now, we do have open phone lines if anybody wants to call in. Of course, that call in will be a gosh dang via Twitch. And I do need to check to see if we have anything on. Here we go. And we're working on the spaghetti right now. Now, in order for the spaghetti to actually work, we need a plug, don't we? Yes, we do. So. No. There we go. Okay, yeah, we're almost done with this Begeezy, and we gotta change that to a black. Okay. Alright, I understand. Okay. Boom. Look at that. That's the Begeezy. We'll go to edit mode. We gotta paste this into every frame. Okay. Let's just triple check our animation to make sure everything's looking good. On the output, we're looking at FFM. No, we don't want to save it to temp. We want to save it to, the output is going to be the Begeezy. And the Begeezy is going to be saved in downloads as a series of PNGs. Perfect. Let's hit render animation, baby. He's going to give someone a seizure. That's all right, though. Oh, my goodness. How much have I been missing? Okay. All right. And cool. We've got it rendered, but we're not there yet. We'll get there. Don't worry. All right. I think I'm going to play... Oh, you know what my problem is? I haven't changed it on Twitch yet. We're still saying that we're playing just chatting. It's not Yap Sesh anymore. It's gosh dang Fallout New Vegas. There we go. Much better. Yeah, we'll play a little bit more. What is this? Power fist? I don't need a freaking power fist, dude. This game is so crashy. Alright, here we go. Motor runner's helmet. I don't need it. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna save here. And then quit. And I'll tell you what happens next. We're gonna exit the game. And then we're going to change Twitch to probably Geoguessr. Right. But that's going to be in a minute because right now I got to take a quick little break from stream. So if you will forgive me for that, I will be back very shortly, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you for your patience, ladies and germs. Here we go. All right. Ah. Oh, look at this. James does stream as well, and his streams are pretty freaking sick. Highly recommend, ladies and germs. Highly recommend. He has been playing a little bit of gosh dang bug stomping with the Space Marines in I think they're Space Marines in Starship Troopers. And he also got the Cheese to Meet You Mouse guy, but I don't know if he is still playing that. But anyway, thanks for being on, James. And let me toss you a quick shout out here. Let me go over to Twitch chat. James Bell. What is it? Boom. Shout it out. Go follow him. He is a rock star. All right. Now, where was I? Okay, yeah, I was about to play Geoguessr, which means I need to go into my OBS and change it to... okay, cool. Yeah. No, that won't work. Gameplay will, though. That's some silly business. All right. Oh, cool. All right. We're going to launch into Geoguessr here. Sea of Thieves is at 19%. So it looks like that's probably something we'll be playing tomorrow. Again, sorry everybody that I did so much, spent so much time on that animation and GIF conversion and all that stuff so that I could use this avatar. I just was so excited, right? I was so excited. Okay. I do need to move my avatar though, I think. You know what? I think this top left corner is actually pretty good. This is why you need to name your stuff right well, because I did not name this one well, and now I'm like looking for it. Hold on. Well, I'm not really worried about it. Oh, okay. That's what that is. All right, let's get to playing. Quick play. Boom ski. Feeling much better. Alrighty. Okay, real talk. Yes, name your stuff and make sure your assets are named and organized. OBS happens. Yeah, and sometimes it's hard because you just go, oh, well, you know, I think I'm just going to leave it as it is. And, oh, okay. Sorry, Tide Pod. I think, is that the whole channel? Okay, yeah, there's a bit of an ad break. 47 seconds. Okay, I'll tell you what. 41 seconds it ends. When it ends, we'll get into Geoguessr, and call-ins are on. Let me take a look and see if I'm missing a call-in request from anybody. I'm not, but Smoke a Tide Pod, if you wanted to call in, you are welcome to. But yeah, OBS gives me a bunch of grief all the time with the stuff, and I don't name it well. Or I use the same names, or I adjust them a tiny bit. Yeah, it's a whole thing. But I'm actually working on a different avatar that's probably different enough that I will not get a cease and desist letter from Sunrise. Sorry, I should probably say that again. I'm actually working on a different avatar that I think is different enough that I won't get a cease and desist letter from Sunrise. And so we're going to get into solo duels here. But, you know, here's hoping that that other avatar is done soon. And before Sunrise Animation can come for my house. I'm just kidding. I don't have a house. I live in a box. I live in a shoebox, dude. Oh, shoot. Okay. We got the beach. We got Euro cars. We got a water feature here. Parking. Is that yield sign in English? Lapsia Tiella is just a yield sign. I'm gonna say that this is somewhere like Central Eastern Europe, maybe not Slovakia. Maybe Czechia. I'm gonna go Austria. I think there's like a lake in Austria that maybe like Grumden. I'm gonna say it's like here, right? No, yeah, we'll call that good. We'll see how close we are. Oh, he's saying Moldova? Nice. That's impressive. And this is a German guy, so he's probably right. Serbia? I don't know, man. Whoa, it was Finland. It was Finland. I don't know what Finnish looks like. I don't speak Finnish, ladies and gentlemen. I don't speak dang Finnish. I've been here before. This is like... Are they reusing images? I've had this image before, and you know what it was? I got screwed because this sign says exactly where it is. No. The flag, this is Venezuela. Pretty sure. And I'm going to say it's Caracas. Chile. It's always freaking Chile. But, pretty good points for me. Alright, I have an absurd amount of finished VHS tapes, but no way to play them. Yeah, what do you do if you have a VHS tape? Of anything? Like, how do you play that? Lycée, that's French. That's French. This is France. Or somewhere that speaks French, which is only 25 countries in Africa and another 100 countries across the entire world. Dance Academy in French. We got French, ladies and gentlemen. What does this look like? This looks like Old Town. This looks like an old city. We're going to say it's Lyon. Boom. How big is Monaco? It was France, but gosh dang, it was North France. But everybody wants to be in the south of France. Ooh, China. China, okay? Okay, China. Listen. China is not going to be China anymore. They're going to be China instead of China. Route 113. I do not know enough about China to know what that is, but I'm going to say that this is probably, I don't know, maybe Taiwan? I'm just going to go Central China. I'm pretty sure that was Chinese. It was Japan. And that means it was Japanese. Oh, dude, we got a Stream Boo! We got a freaking Stream Boo guy! Get you the frick out of here. Oh my gosh. Okay. VHS came in 2 different formats. In the US and in a few other places, there is NTSC. The rest of the world use PAL. I have to use a VCR specific to the format. This is like Blu-ray versus DVD a little bit. Oh, this guy. That is a Slav with a bicycle, if I've ever seen one. We are in Russia, ladies and gentlemen. We are in Russia or Kazakhstan. I'm going to say that we are probably like outside St. Petersburg. That's a Euro-Russian right there. And it's Poland. And it's Poland. Of course it's Poland. Gosh, dang it. Are Poles technically Slavs? I think they should be. I think they should be a type of Slav. That's crazy that it came in 2 different formats. Had more to do with frames per second. Interesting. Can it still play it though? It just like looks like garbage? That's a Ferd. Not a lot of Ferds in the other countries. Making me think this might be America or something in one of the American continents. A lot of campers going on here. A lot of parachuters as well. What is this? A lot of parachuters, man. And that's as far as we can go. I'm gonna say this is somewhere on like the Black Sea or something. I'm gonna go with that. I hope this isn't America, because that would be embarrassing. Yeah, I'm feeling... I've been to California a number of times, and I'm feeling very California vibes. We both said it was like on the Black Sea. That's funny. It was on the Black Sea. Wow! Wow, and I was very close. Of course, it was in Georgia. What is this? Costa Rica? Yeah, I'm going to say it's Costa Rica. Just the first guess is Costa Rica. Houses are beautiful, though, I will say that. I like the red. Aspens. No, this isn't Costa Rica. This is somewhere in America. We got aspen trees. But blue. Maybe this is Canada? You live in Washington, smoke a Tide Pod? That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm going to say Canada. Like right here. Someone like Edmonton. Whoa, we were both wrong, but it was Sweden. He was so close. That's all she wrote. That's all she wrote for that ride. Where in Washington? So, okay, you don't have to tell me where in Washington, but have you ever been to Peace Arch Park? Smoke a Tide Pod. Because I have. During COVID, I should make a YouTube video about this called I Violated International Law. That would get a lot of clicks. But during COVID, there was the Peace Arch Park in Washington was open in Washington. But if you don't know, Peace Arch Park, ladies and gentlemen, is a park that is on the border of Canada and Washington. And it's a park that envelops the border. And there is free passage through that park, but the police monitor it to make sure that if you go into Canada, you come back. If you go into America, you come back. And it's kind of become a place that a lot of people just kind of use drugs. Set up tents. They sell and use drugs there, which is not great. But I went there during COVID. There weren't a lot of people there. And the Canada side was actually roped off because they had closed all the parks in Canada at the time. And I stepped over the rope and I, visited Canada for a moment. Literally just stepped into Canada so that I could say I've been to Canada. And then I stepped out of Canada back into Washington. And I thought that was pretty cool. There are some other things, but I don't want to mention them in case I have any Canadians watching. But Interpol, we got him. But yeah, it was interesting. There was a little bit after that, there was a police officer that rolled up in like super duper tactical gear. And I was like, that seems like a little bit of overkill. And he just parked in some guy's driveway because there's like houses on the border in Canada that have like, there's a road that separates the countries, and there's houses just on that road facing America, and they're very expensive houses, like $1 million+ houses. I looked on Realtor.com, and this was, actually it might have been like $2 or $3 million houses, and they were just like normal houses. They weren't like mansions or anything. But I did think it was really interesting that he just like rolled up in somebody's like driveway. But yeah, Interpol, we got him. You're funny, Tide Pod. I probably should make that a YouTube video. I broke international law. Although, frankly, I'm pretty sure this avatar is breaking international copyright law. But I ain't sweating it. We're not gonna sweat it. We're just gonna keep on doing what we do. Okay. So that was fun. Let's check on our progress with Sea of Thieves. How's Sea of Thieves doing over here? Oh, we're 19% and the download paused again. That's great. All right, we're going to play a little more Geoguessr, and then, I don't know, I guess, well, we got 9 minutes left. Let me know in the chat, Tide Pod, if you want to call in or if you have called in, because I'm not seeing anything. I mean, you don't have to, but Twitch is for theft. Yeah, see, and that's the thing, is like, what I want to see, I'm really disappointed that Casey Tron settled. Not that I'm on her side, but I feel like the precedent that's being set, and this is the thing about it, right? You had, it's a tough scenario, but like, if you guys remember, like 8 years ago or 10 years ago, H3H3 was making videos about SoFlo Antonio copyright striking everybody and suing everybody for stealing his content to do React. And now H3 is doing the same thing. And I know it's a little bit different because it's like the chair React, live Hassan reaction, empty chair. But it's also not really cool that he's doing this. And I wish that he wasn't. But my whole house is still asleep, so I'm quietly milling around sipping on coffee. Now, Tide Pod. Yeah, we're just going to go to just chatting, I think, because as much fun as I've been having playing Geoguessr, I feel like they're starting to reuse spots, so we gotta swap it out. I do think, hold on, maybe I might be able to do something. Give me 1 sec. Are you a big coffee guy? Smoke a Tide Pod? Let me know. Let me know if you're a big coffee guy. Oh my goodness. You look something up and it's like, oh yes, you want the opposite of what you asked for, right? You know what? Good. All right, we titled that well. And we're gonna go back to the Fallout Bridge, but we're gonna add an image. I think you're gonna like it. I think you guys are gonna like it. Maybe not. Oh, now we're talking. Now we're talking. That quality is not great. It's a little bit potato quality, but I don't even care. I don't even care. We're chatting. We're just chatting. Okay, Tide Pod. Yeah, it's the only thing I drink. Okay, water. Never touch this stuff. Now, Tide Pod. have you ever had, like, what's your favorite? Do you have a favorite coffee blend? Because, like, for me, Kona is the only way I like to drink my coffee, right? I love a little Kona. But other people, they take it cream and sugar. They don't really much mind whether it's like Kona or, and I just said I only drink Kona. I can't afford that. I drink Folgers and freaking Costco brand Kirkland coffee, but I like Kona, right? Um, it's charming. The new background, or I hope this doesn't give people some strange idea as to what we're doing here. We are. I like lighter roast generally, but I'm a sober alcoholic, so I'll drink anything all black. Heck yeah, dude. All black. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I am talking about. All black coffee, that's where it's at. That's some of the good stuff, in my opinion. Now, do I always drink it black? Not necessarily. Sometimes I put a little milk if I have to, if my tummy aches. But I'm a big fan of coffee, and I like it black. But you'll drink anything. Congratulations, by the way, on being a sober alcoholic. That is good. Improving your life one day at a time is a difficult, arduous, and time-consuming journey, but you may find at the end of it that every single day mattered, and that your life has been a collection of days. When you think it's just one day, or I am only one day, just remember your whole life is just one day after the other. Keep that in mind. Might help you quit something, start something. You never know. I drink half and half and a sugar with a splash of coffee. James, he loves his half and half and sugar with a splash of coffee. I think I might be drinking too much coffee. I think I'm getting like ulcers or something. So I'm trying to cut back on the coffee I drink, honestly. Oh, you know what? While we're at it, we got a couple minutes left. I wonder if I can I think I might be able to finish this spaghetti and show it to you guys. So we got, let me see. Right now it's a Blender image. So let me see if I can pull up Krita. Krita? I don't know. Takes so freaking long to load. And it takes up my entire screen while it loads. But we drew it in Blender with the grease pencil. I think it looks pretty good. We animated it, and I think you're gonna like what you see. If Krita ever opens. Okay. We want to go to. I cannot for the life of me remember how to do this. Oh my gosh. And we're almost there. Workspace. And we are doing an animation workspace. And we're going to go new image. And the image we are going to bring in is create, file, open. And we're going to open. Oh my gosh. How is that 60 frames? Okay. Well, at least they saved in order. They didn't save in order. I'm so sick of this. So I don't know why, but it's like batching the saving when I'm on Blender. And so if I save it as a PNG, it doesn't save them sequentially. It saves them out of order. But whatever. That's perfect. Okay, file. Sorry. Export advanced. Cancel. Hold on. I gotta make sure my export is gonna be right. Tools. Oh, this is like such boring stuff. Letting you guys watch me draw That's coming. That's coming. That's probably tomorrow's gosh dang. I'm okay with the background on this one. Settings. Whoa. View. Mm. File. No, this needs to export as a GIF. I'm trying to remember where my options are for that. My export options. I've only done this once, and so it's kind of it's like a task and a half, man. I watch a lot of art streams, not gonna lie. Okay, fine. You can it's just you're gonna see the unfinished product, but that's fine. I'll put my screen up there. I don't mind. Um hmm. Capture method bit BLT or Windows 10. Wow, that looks pretty okay. I don't know why it's not. Hold on, it still doesn't want to. Oh, well, that explains it. There you go. So we're trying to. We got the. We got the spaghetti here. We got the spaghetti, and we want to. I'm trying to remember how to get it to export as a GIF. I wonder if it's just under export as. But I feel like there was. I feel like there was something I was supposed to do. That was, yeah, you like it, James? It's, I mean, it's probably some of the worst drawing I've ever done. But yeah, I'm definitely not a drawer. I'll tell you that. But maybe I'll do a couple art streams here in a little bit. Again, I can't for the life of me remember. It's like under tools or something. Image layer. Convert, import, export. There was like a tools option that I could use to. I'm in an animation workspace. Oh, here's the actual animation workspace. And tool options. And compositions? No. Overview. Right. We're getting close, I think. Let's play the animation. Oh, it's just got the one image animated. Okay, that's not what I'm looking for. Okay. Give me one. All I see is dollar signs. The prototype's been designed. Give me 1 sec. I gotta like pull up a YouTube video I watched yesterday about how to do this gosh dang thing. Let me see. Yeah, we do art on this channel. We out here doing art. Let me see. There we go. How to export a Blender GIF. And then he's like at the very end. Because I've done most of it right. I think. I hope. Well, for one, let's get rid of the background. And let's just go ahead and delete that. Wait, why is this the background? Oh my gosh. I feel like we freaking messed this up big time. Let's go to open and we'll open these again. Oh, you guys can't see my whole screen, which is probably for the best. Actually, you might be able to. Okay, no, not quite. All right. Okay, and we're going to open all of these. I wonder if it's an open as. Huh. I'm really not sure. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to work on this, and I'll have you guys a functioning prototype drawing of the spaghetti. And, I mean, I think we all know what's coming after the spaghetti prototype. That's right. Dollar signs, baby. Dollar signs. That's where we're going to be. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me. Remember, this show's brought to you by VITAJEX. VITAJEX puts it in your eye. VITAJEX makes you feel young and spry. VITAJEX will give you the strength of 10 men and make you feel like a young man again. It's also brought to you by Dr. Stink's Super Stinky Formula. Dr. Stinks. You ever get tired of going to dinner with your mother-in-law? Dr. Stinks. She'll never invite you again. Ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you for joining me on this marvelous, beautiful day. And I hope that if the sun's already come up where you live, I hope the sun is rising on an amazing, beautiful day. And if the sun has not come up on where you live, I hope that you look out on the world in front of you and you see majesty. And when the sun does come up, I hope it makes you pleased. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me. This has been the J.D. Carruthers Show.